Hi, Candace. It's great to finally talk to you like somewhat in person. I talked to you like 2 years ago over the phone. Uh,
Oh, yes,
yes, the
yes.
Sagittarius. Yes, yes, yes.
A
So it's
pandemic, Lord.
yes, yes, yes. So we're now in season two. It's been about like 2 years since the last season. What
Yeah.
was it like to step back into this character? Because obviously, like you've lived a life and a lot has been going on in your own life. What was it like to step back into this character? And it's been like a teeny time jump. It's been like a couple months for them.
Yeah. It's kind of been like just coming home. I'm very there's so many similarities between me and Janelle. So it's like when I step back into her shoes, it's kind of like, oh, this is familiar. Like this is a part like, oh, this is my sister. So yeah, it just felt like coming back home. It just felt of course like such a blessing to just even be able to come back and to continue the story. Yeah, so it felt amazing.
Yes. This season, I feel like Janelle is a bit more formed, or we're seeing more sides of herself. In the first season, she is definitely kind of the eclectic, supportive best friend until she does like that vomit dump of, oh, hey, I was actually married and had this stepdaughter. And we're
Right.
seeing a bit more of like what's actually going on in her life. Were you kind of surprised about learning more about your actual character as well?
Yes, I was very surprised and actually extremely excited. Like I can't wait for the viewers to be able to see more of Janelle's storyline, more of her arc, because just as in season one, we pick up again in season two with Janelle being very guarded and mysterious. Like we don't really know what's going on with her, which I also find to be a very exciting thing because you want to tune in, like, hey, what's going on with you, Janelle? But yeah, I'm excited because at the end of season one, we understand that she had this whole other life in Bali that she was keeping a secret from her best friend, from her mom, from Colin, from her life in Oakland. And now I just love the fact that a little bit of Bali might be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Coming.
Yeah, we know what you're saying. The world will
Yeah,
find out what you're saying.
right. The world will find out. Just tune in, y'all. Just keep watching. Keep watching.
Yes. So there is a scene where we see that actually she's trained in martial arts. What was it like to film that scene?
It was great. Without giving too much away. It was amazing. And I want to just give a big kudos to Rafael and David. I'm very grateful to them because they create such a collaborative environment with us as artists. And for them to know, I box and I do all this stuff, and to know that I am someone, I want to do action, I want to explore more of that side of myself as an artist. So to be able to have that opportunity to bring something that I, as an artist and personally passionate about, and incorporate that into Janelle's storyline. Oh my goodness, that was such a blessing, and it was very difficult because I didn't have any training, Ariana. I didn't have no training. I literally had like maybe like not even. We had like I had like maybe an hour or something or so to learn the choreography and everything, and then had to literally execute it within the next. It was crazy. It was a lot. It was challenging, and it was so rewarding because I did that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. It came out amazing. Speaking of your artistry, so you also released a poetry album between this break. Um, but so far in season one, we haven't seen Janelle kind of have like her spoken word moment.
Yeah.
If and when she does have that, what would you think it's about without giving it too much away?
Ooh, uh, that's a great question. If Janelle were to finally like have her verse or her spoken word moment, I believe it would have to do something, because her brother Colin, played by Daveed Diggs, in the movie version, Janelle's character is mentioned that they're brother and sister, and him being her brother, he was incarcerated.
Mhm.
He dealt with the prison system or the jail system and whatnot. So I believe that could affect her. I believe her being involved with someone like Earl, who also has been affected. And now, you know, her bro, you know, this is like her brother, Miles, is also affected. So there's like people, which is also the story we're trying to tell, people who are incarcerated, and not only affects those who are incarcerated, but it affects everyone around them. So there's so much. I mean, Janelle, about, we had the whole episode about colorism in season one. Like there's so much Janelle can express about that, you know, just being a chocolate sister on the show who's rocking locks, and just all, there's so much that you can explore for Janelle, using spoken word as a form of her storytelling, that God willing, one day maybe if it would happen, it would be I would be very excited to see like what would she share, you know?
Yeah, definitely, because it's kind of like their innermost thoughts and vulnerability. So yeah, that would be definitely exciting. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. Looking forward to talking to you again soon. And congrats on this season and all your projects to come.
Thank you, Ariana.
Okay, thanks. You have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.